Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Bears and the Chicago White Sox. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Carlos Rodon gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon, as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping into the box, Chris Wiggins. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Here it is, the 3-0. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Randy Wiggins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Too low, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least. But he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
At the plate, Christian Murray, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's safe.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases-clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
Here's Addison Russell. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
1-1. 3 runs already home here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3:30 sign near the bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
That is good.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Fastball well outside. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting 7. The catcher, Brian Brummett.
Into the box now, Brian Brummett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Mazara looks up, and that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Dylan Cease comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Cease. Batting 8.
Standing in now, Smith.
Number 2.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazara's on his horse, and no one will track it down. Here it comes on 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9. The first base.
Stepping in, Bart Wiggins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dallas leads it 6-0. Elmer Christian, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And there's ball 1. One and 2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? He used one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. So here's Yoan Moncada, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this one at 248, 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser shot.
Digging in, Tim Anderson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Garcia over at second. Moncada on at first with nobody out. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Christian Brummett.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped up. Mendick is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Christian Murray.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Murray, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
At the plate now, Addison Russell. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One 0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
To the plate now, Brian Brummett. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Brummett, only 20 years old, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Dallas leads this one 8-0. Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion.
Leading off,
set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
1-1 to count. One ball and two strikes to count. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Jose Abreu. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready for another chance? Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bart Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Wiggins, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. So now to the plate, Chris Wiggins. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Ready to take his hacks again, Christian Murray, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Anderson picks it up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. Dallas is on top 9-0. Settling in now, Danny Mendick. He went deep in the contest last night.
The second baseman, Danny.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Murray is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Garcia.
Stepping up now, Leury Garcia. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So striding forward now, Yoan Moncada, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have
The
been
batter,
fooled
number
right there,
7.
but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Roy Jimenez.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Down 1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Count even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-1 contest. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Bears are out in front here, 9-1. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Russell.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. A fly out and a single for him so far. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9, Brian Rummett.
Standing in, Brian Brummett comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Count 1 and 2.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Now batting, number 2.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. At the plate, Smith, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dallas is out in front here, 9-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Jose Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Rondal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Line toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-2 contest.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dallas is out in front, 9-2. Michael Kopech gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the inning, so digging in now, Bart Wiggins. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Christian Brummett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Ready once again, Chris Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready now, Randy Wiggins, man at first after the 2-out walk. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 3-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. At the plate, Tim Anderson, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Wiggins comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Wiggins has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Murray. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Murray.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Garcia is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in, Addison Russell. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Brian Brummett.
Riding in once again, Brian Brummett. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row.
Now
Home run earlier in the night,
2.
and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Popped up. Back behind second. Mendick has it, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Bears are out on top 10-2. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Abreu.
On its way is pitch number 75. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Going back is the right fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. Number 11 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Up next to Chicago.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leury Garcia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught yet.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 10-3. So stepping in, Bart Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 now.
Yep, 3-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Here's the 2-1. Runner going a second time. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Chris Wiggins will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson scoops it up onto first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Randy Wiggins, from the stretch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. Lays off 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here. Up next for Chicago, Yohan Moncada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. 6th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Anderson.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. He'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Mike North comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ahoy, Jimenez.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 10-4 score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Murray. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
To the plate now, Addison Russell, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. A runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Runner's going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The catcher, Yasmani.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Grandal.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopper to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, another base hit right there, D-Roll. They've already stranded 10 runners.
Now back.
Could this possibly be 11?
And that's the name of the game right there, Danny. Hitting with runners in scoring position. You have to find a way to buckle your chin strap and stay in there and fight for a knock.
So now to the plate, Danny Mendick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And Fastball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
This is foul right side. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Runners on first with one down. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murray is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in, Yoan Moncada. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Mike Christian takes over now here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Christian.
From the belt, the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Christian is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Steve Cishek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Brummett. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
Ryan Brummett.
He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Boy, talk about having a debut. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
At the plate now, Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Nobody out, runner on first.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Good battle. Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. Ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now, Bart Wiggins. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The set and the 1-0 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Brummett. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Runners on the move for second. He pulls this one into right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? A throw behind the runner, but it's not in time. Heads up base running, gets him back to the bag following the line drive. Now to the plate, Chris Wiggins. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Pops this one up. Grandal shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Not shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. Lays off 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The first baseman, number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next to Chicago.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Ready for another shot now, Nomar Mazara, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the belt, the pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
This is pulled into right. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off. Two-out, two-strike offering. Here it is. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this is hit hard to the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-6, the final score in this game. Dallas came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Elmer Christian earns his 5th winner of the year. Carlos Rodon permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs, 17 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the White Sox, 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Christian Murray was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Bears defeated the White Sox 10-6. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The New York Yankees got 11 hits overall as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-2. Nathan Eovaldi got his second W of the season, leading Boston to the win over the Rangers 4-1. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-5. Zach Plesac grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as Cleveland took care of San Francisco 10-3. The Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-4. The Twins had 12 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-4. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-4. Brandon Kintzler collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Marlins to a win over Pittsburgh 4-3. The Washington Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-1. The New York Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they pulverized the Braves 10-3. Daniel Murphy was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Rockies bested the Phillies 8-4. The Brewers hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-7. The Diamondbacks knocked out 12 hits as a team as they crushed the Cubs 10-2. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 1-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.